Hello. Sorry, is that Coach Connie? So sorry to interrupt, but this is very important. I've got a phone call of the one and only, the famous Aghabullogue. They have created this new position and they're very desperate to have you for it. They've called me 3 times in the last 48 hours. And this new position would mean you have total control of the hurling team and total control of the GEA football team. And the only thing that you have to do in return is win the first double senior All-Ireland championship.
We got back to them yesterday with our demands, Frederick, do you know? And I gave them, I specifically said, you've 24 hours to come back to me. And it's gone past that now, so fuck them.
I'm afraid that was my fault, Coach Connie. You see, I was doing the video analysis for the under-21 Blarney's ladies camogie team that you requested, I do. And when I got back to checking the emails, to cut the long story very short, it turned out that they had replied well before the designated time.
Look, Frederick, you may as well email them back there and tell them to shove their offer up their hole, to be honest, Because I've done my due diligence on Aghabullogue, I've done it, and I've come to the conclusion that they're a shower of lachicos, bluffers, do you know what I mean? And they win the first All-Ireland, brilliant. It takes them over 100 years to win the next kind of competition of note. A 91 junior county, and I'll tell you, they're still going on about it, And the footballers then they couldn't be outdone so quick as a flash. 13 years later, they come along and they win the junior county in the football, and they're both up intermediate, and they think they're cock of the walk, don't they? Hobbling around the place up in the intermediate, But you know what they're famous for? Up intermediate? Losing finals. You know what I mean? I don't want to be associated with that. You know what I mean? No, in saying that then, this year or last year, as you say, they come along and they win the double. And I was, it has to be said, the talent is there, The talent is there. I have to say that. But to be tasked with having to win the All-Ireland double on your first year up senior, come on. That's like asking the Cork senior footballers not to shit the pants against Kerry above in Croke Park. It's an impossibility.
But Coach Connie, surely with last year's success and the amazing facilities and a committee that is as organized as a swift Wehrmacht strike on the Polish border, you must reconsider.
Look, last year was amazing, and in fairness, the facilities are top notch. They're brilliant facilities. But what you just said there about the committee, really and truly, now, honest to God, that just really illustrates to me how little you know, how little your little tiny German brain comprehends the inner workings of a GA club. You don't know the full facts. There's no way you know the full facts, right? Because do you know that those 2 Norries got them over the line there last year? 2 Norries, right? Do you know what a Norrie is? Do you have any idea what a Norrie is? And I'm not being derogatory now, or I'm not being racist or anything, right? But they're a different breed, boy. They're a different breed. They're tricksters. Or maybe it's not these lads. These lads are lovely lads now, and I'm not saying anything about these lads. These lads are lovely lads. Do you know what I mean? But they're not, I don't know, do I want to be involved with that, do you know? I don't know, do I want, and I'm not going to comment either on any, there's no, I'm not going to comment on any of the rumours, why they got kicked out of the Glen, why they got pushed into Aghabullogue, where did that money go, that's none of my business, do you know what I mean? And they're rumours, as far as I'm concerned, and am I going to comment on it? I'm not, Friedrich, it's none of my business. I won't even bring it up. And if you look a little bit deeper, right, have a look at last year. I have it here somewhere on the computer. Here we are. Football manager. Last year, Rob O'Keefe, manager, a.k.a. Bubba. He's now retired. Retired? He's gone. Where's he gone? He's just gone, do you know what I mean? All right, see you later, boy. You just have to get him up now, to the highest pinnacle. And he's like, I see you later, lads. Good luck. And the new treasurer is after coming in then. The new treasurer is a certain Noel McCaffrey. sorry, Calf Kerry, right? Half Kerry, Calf Kerry, I don't know, but he is from the north side. He is one of the lads that was involved with them last year that get them over the line, you know, and he's now in charge of the money. And I'm not racist, I'm not being racist, but like, if he's doing them, like, you know, will I get paid? Like, are they going to? I'd have to insist on it up front. Do you know? I don't know. Look, I'm not saying anything. They're lovely guys, like lovely guys by all accounts. I've never met him, but I don't know what I want to be involved in. Do you know, going through that hassle, like, and then I find out then, right, that the chairman's name is Kevin Barry Murphy, and I start to have a good feeling then about that, because I'm like, that's a good solid Cork name, you know. You think Barry Murphy, you think Jimmy Barry Murphy, you know. And then I find out it's his first year. This is his first year as the chairperson or the chairman or whatever you want to call him, right? And I think to myself, that means that the chairman last year has fucked off as well. So that the chairman last year is gone now as well. So like the football manager is gone, the treasurer is gone. Like, are they leaving a sinking ship? What's going on? Like? Do you know what I mean? Oh, and they want me to go in then, yeah? Oh yeah, we get you in there, Coach Connie, huh? You take over the hurling and the football. Oh, fair play to you, boy. You can do it all. No bother. I'm not going to be hanging around here to find out that, like, do you know? I can't. I've got better things to be doing with my time. Like, oh yeah, go way up there and fucking manage the top boys there, will you? No interest, man.
But Coach Connie's talent is clear to see from all around. This could really be the thing that catapults you into the big time. I mean, they won the double for crying out loud. Even the 21s won, and even the junior B footballers won some sort of weird plate thing. And look at the coaches it's attracting. I mean, Michael McGrath, his brother Sean, he won a hurling medal back in the 90s. And that is impressive.
I remember Shawnee. Oh, Jesus, he was a whippet. A fucking whippet. And I was playing, I wouldn't mind, but I was playing around that time as well. Shawnee, I was playing with the Glen. I was playing, like, you know, in senior hurling. I was playing kind of junior above in Duhallow, right? But to be honest about it, I was fucking holding my own. Do you know what I mean? But I never got a look in. No one came down to have a look at fucking Con. Do you know? No. But Shawnee above in the Glen, no bother at all. No problem. Come on down, Shawnee. Go on in there, corner forward. Fucking take it, get 1-1-1-2, no bother at all. Yeah, oh, hand it to him on a plate. Like, it's not all bad. I know them. Now, in saying that, I do know Brendan Barry Murphy, the club referee. The cunt sent me off in a Junior B league match a few years ago for calling him a blind bollocks. And, you know, I have to say he's a lovely fella. He's a lovely fella. You know, brutal ref, but lovely fella. And again, like, I mean, I love a village. The village is beautiful. Aghabullogue village is like, it's quintessentially Irish. Like, I mean, it's gorgeous. And I've drank in schnatties, you know. And he actually does the sandwiches afterwards, after the matches for the players, you know. And I know the fella that owns the place. I know him well, Pat O'Riordan's his name. And like, I mean, he fucking laces the sandwiches now with salt, like, you know. But he's like, so they'll drink more. Do you know what I mean? But that's just business. The fella that does the grants, Martin Cockery's a genius. Do you know? Like, if there's a grant going, that bollocks will have the forms in before they've even been launched. Do you know what I mean? If they're given a grant for toilet paper be got by. You'll be wiping your hole in style, you know? And fair play to them. And that's the kind of, that's what you want. That's what you want in a club. You want lads that can get shit done. Do you know what I mean? That's what you want, you know? Oh, Mick is there, Mick Dilworth. Come on now, fair play to Mick. Like, myself and Mick go way back. We go like, and I'm delighted for him now. He's just focusing purely on filming the GAA, and he's not doing the porn anymore. And do you know what? Fair play to him. Do you know what I mean? Like, he spent years there now, lugging in gears into fucking kind of apartments there in Blackpool for amateur, you know, and like, and the money, he said the money was good, like, but you know, he said the cleaning of the equipment afterwards and everything, it wasn't worth it in the long run. I'm delighted for him, fair play to him. Yeah, no, that's you know, I mean, when I say it out loud there now, Friedrich, I mean, you know, they are a lovely club, you know. And like, I suppose I've been getting a lot of calls, and I've been getting a lot of texts and WhatsApps and from a lot of people around. Like, I mean, they clearly want me in there, like, and you know, Jaffa actually called up to the front door last week.
But the players, what about the players? They're absolutely amazing. Not to mention the young fellas coming up behind them. The future is looking bright for Sandra Bullock.
Matthew Bradley has wrists as thick as an oak tree. John Corkery can read a game better than any man I've ever seen read a game. And I've seen plenty of readers of games that go to a lot of matches. Modelling's loss is Aghabullogue's gain when it comes to what's the lad name? Mick Dennehy. Do you know Mick? He should be on the catwalks over in Italy, boy. Do you know what I mean? He's gorgeous. Beautiful. But he decided, no, I'm going to stay in Aghabullogue, I'm going to muck it out with the boys. Muck it out with the boys, I'm going drinking pints and schnatties. You could grate cheese off his cheekbones. You have to admire that. You have to admire it. And I'm not talking about admiring him. You know what I'm talking about. Paul Ring, Niall Barry Murphy, the gassest men you could ever meet in your life, mad as a box of frogs. But I'll tell you one thing, put the green jersey on those boys, they'll fucking die for you! The players are not the problem. The players are amazing. The committee are not the problem. The committee are fucking solid. The parish is not the problem. I'm the problem. I'm the problem.
Will I tell them no then, Coach Connie?
Look, I can ring Jaffa, and tell him if you want that. I have no problem.
So you know this Java person?
Shouldn't I share a cell with him in Cork prison back in the 90s? I'll never forget. I was only doing a small stretch in there now, and then to be fairness, mine was for traffic violations. I actually came into a checkpoint and I had no tax and I had no insurance and I was over the limit. And he was in there then for, I think it was some sort of a pyramid scheme that just went tits up anyway.
Okay, boss. I'll leave it up to you.
Friedrich, just a quick minute, just before you go, Friedrich, right? What was the offer? Good man, we'll have a look at it there now. Friedrich, hang on there a second. Hang on there 1 second. Just before you, I'm just thinking of myself there, if we got our act together, I'm just saying if we got our act together, I reckon we'd probably rattle the double, all right, next year, this year, whatever, it doesn't matter, we'd rattle the double. I think, 1890 is a long time ago, and that's 2 centuries ago. This is our time. This is our time, Frederick. And I'm glad you convinced me, Frederick. And fair play to you. And fair play to you. What you'll do there now is go out and give Sandra Bullock a ring and tell her Coach Connie is in.
Come see Coach Connie live this January in the Everyman Theatre, Cork City, and his German assistant might be there too.